Record to the cloud. Beautiful. Okay. So in terms of what kit you need this morning, let's just start with some marching on the spot and I explain. So you can use a weight for a couple of the exercises today, and ideally a raised surface, so something for doing a tricep press. I'll have to move my bench around actually. So you can use a chair or sofa or just a secure raised surface for a tricep press. Right, so go from marching on the spot to just jogging lightly on the spot. Move here, better. So I'm just playing around with different camera angles. So we've been going that way along the gazebo and then try and have a different backdrop. Okay, so I want you to do some pretend skipping now. Let's get a stopwatch going as well. Good, right, so little jumps. Imagine you've got a skipping rope, tiny jumps, so my toes aren't coming off the floor. And imagine you've got a skipping rope in your hands. Perfect. Good, and then back to jogging on the spot again. And we're going to do just some small jumping jacks. So out and in, you can use your hands as well if you want to. And then back to jogging on the spot. And then when you're jogging on the spot now, I want you to bring your heels up, heel kicks. Move off my mat, so that's a bit easier. There we go. It's quite hard jumping on these things. They're quite springy. It's like jumping on a mattress. And then go back to jogging on the spot. And then run again with some high knees. Bring your knees up. And then just go back to jogging on the spot. Last 20 seconds, shoulders nice and low and loose. And then we'll move into some mobility. Perfect. So the next one, I want you to do a big reverse lunge. So you're really lunging back, leg quite a long way back, and then stand up using your hand on your thigh just to push up. Lunge back, push off. Not doing too many of these. One more. Good. And then stay down. 1 foot forward, other hand down, big rotations. Do about 10 on each side. One more. Change sides. Off you go. And do one more. Good. Just push up into kind of a half straight arm plank. Walk yourself up to stand. Stand up nice and tall, and then squats. Don't worry about how deep you get into the squat, but just think about keeping your chest nice and high. One more. And then take your legs really, really wide apart. So you're going to do some Wide lunges with a shoulder dip. So hands on your knees like that. You can have your feet even wider apart if you want to. And dip, shoulder, back to the center. Dip your shoulder and back to the center. So you should feel a bit of a stretch across your upper back and inner thighs as well. Keep going. Good. One more on each side. And then stand up nice and tall, but keep your legs wide apart. Arms outstretched, cross body, toe touches. Keeping your legs as straight as you can. Good, one more on each side. Good, and then do some hip rotations. I'm going to stand on the patio actually. I haven't wobbled quite so much. Alternate leg, knee nice and high, and then around. That's it. Think about keeping your core engaged. Try and limit how much you're wobbling. It's not easy. One more, and then go the other way. And then arm circles. So make sure I've got enough space. Arm circles forward. When you're doing these, think about keeping your shoulders loose. Try not to hunch your shoulders up. And then go the other way. Okay. So first set we're going to do step backs, a half plank with a shoulder tap, arms forward again, some side lunges and alternate arm and leg extensions. So all fairly gentle. We'll do 45 seconds work, about 15 seconds rest, 3 times 3 for this. And we're not going to rest in between sets. So you don't need any weight for this. We'll go straight into the step back to start off with. Core engaged, just stepping back. So I'll tell you when to change legs. So do about 20 seconds on each leg. I'm just going to get a different stopwatch going. It's easier for me to look at this than it is to look at my phone. There we go. And keep going. A couple more seconds, then change legs and change sides. Trying to keep your weight through the middle of the foot that you're standing on. Keeping your glutes working. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, done. Right, the half squat. I'll move my mat over a little bit. Okay. Okay, so a half squat, sorry, half straight arm plank. Onto your knees, like that. And you're going to tap alternate shoulder. Off you go. So you're resting on your knees, feet long behind you. You don't want to have your feet crossed over. Core braced all the time. So when you're doing this, you'll find that you are rocking ever so slightly from side to side, and that's absolutely fine. Try and keep your hips pointing straight down to the floor if you can. Try and limit the movement. 15 seconds. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, up you get. Side lunges next. No weight for this one. Just hold your hands to your chest, lunge out to one side, then out to the other. Keep moving from side to side. So when I'm doing this, I'm keeping my torso upright. So I'm trying not to bend in half when I'm moving from side to side. If you've got the mobility to lunge out to the side a bit further, then go for it. I don't think I have this morning. Keep going. Ten more seconds. And then you're going down onto the mat for alternate arm and leg extensions. 3, 2, 1, down you go. Alternate arm and leg extensions. So on all fours, shoulders over your hands, knees onto your hips. And before you do anything, just think about engaging your core, make sure your back's nice and flat. And then extend, off you go. Keep looking straight down. Nice and slow and steady, this movement. So when I extend my arm and leg, I've got my thumb pointing up to the sky or roof, and then my heel is about bum height. Keep going. Ten more seconds. Three, two, one. Up you get. Step backs again. So for these sets now, you can actually think about using a bit of weight with this if you want to. So you could hold a light weight to your chest while you're doing it. Off you go. I'll tell you when to change legs. Yeah, glutes waking up very quick this time. Change sides. Three, two, one. Good. Half plank, shoulder tap, back onto the mat. So if you're finding this a bit of a struggle doing this half plank position, you can do this on a raised surface, so you could lean against a kitchen work surface or a table or a sofa. Off you go. "15 seconds. Again, it's okay that your hips move from side to side a little bit, but try to keep them pointing straight down to the floor, so you're limiting the rotation as much as you can. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then side lunges. So again, for this one, if you want to, you can hold a weight to make it a little bit more challenging if you want to. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1, off you go. So you're doing these side lunges, slower movement back to the center. So you're trying to balance a little bit on the leg that you're pivoting on. Hopefully you can feel it in the sides of your bum doing this. Keep your chest nice and tall. Keep going. 15 seconds. Well done. Core engaged as well. Let that help you. 3, 2, 1. Alternate arm and leg extensions again. So down to the mat. Core brace before you start to move. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So each time you place your hand and your knee back down to the floor, think about rebracing your core. Pull your tummy up to your spine slightly, then extend again. Well done. 15 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Up you get. Last set of these. Step back. So if you didn't use a weight for the first 2 sets, definitely hold something for this one. A weight or a water bottle, but hold on to something. I'm wimping out. I've got something very light. I should have gone something a bit heavier. Okay, off you go. Keep looking at the floor. Keep the weight to the middle of the foot that you're standing on. Change legs. Trying to keep my torso as still as I can. It's not easy. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Half plank shoulder taps again. Down onto the mat. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Making sure you're keeping your bum tucked under. You want your tummy to work, not your back. Hopefully you're finding that with each set of these, you're not rotating and rocking as much. 15 seconds. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Up you get. Side lunges. So again, if you didn't use a weight for the first set, use one now. It doesn't have to be heavy. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So it's a quicker movement out to the side, slower return movement back to the center. Good. Hopefully you can feel your core and your glutes working to stabilize you as you move back to the center of this. Keep going. Pardon me. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Alternate arm and leg extensions. Whenever I cough when I'm on camera doing a class, I always turn away from the camera. Have it. 3, 2, 1. Alternate arm and leg extensions. Off you go. So no progression for this, but just really think about how much you're moving and wobbling as you're doing this movement. Re-engaging your core each time you bring your hand and your knee down to the floor. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Good, rest. Okay. Just going to move my bench. Hopefully, that's not going to be too much in the way. Does that work? No. Start again. Bar in the middle of this thing, which is not handy. Right, hang on. There we go. Hooray. Got there. Okay. Fab. Does that appear on camera? Yes. That's quite good, actually. I quite like that. Right. Okay. 6 exercises. So we're just doing a very simple circuit today. This is actually the very first online Tuesday circuits class that I did. I thought I'd revisit it today as a kind of a nod to lockdown starting again this week. So this is the very first session we did online all those months ago, back at the end of March. First one, squats with or without a weight. Then you're going to do a step in, step out burpee. It's not a burpee. So all you're doing, step out like that. So start in that position, stand up, out, in, stand up. There's no jumping involved. You're just walking out, walking back, standing up. Then you're going to do a kickstand deadlift. First is right, then it's left, and use a weight for this one. So kickstand deadlift, holding a weight, one foot in front of the other like that. Across a bit more. That's better. Down, stand up, nice and tall. Then tricep press, so that's why I've got the bench out. So you need a chair or something secure that you can use on like a sofa. That position, tricep press. And then you're finishing off with a floor, touch, and jump with a couple of punches. So you do floor touch, press, and then do a couple of punches like that. I'll explain them as we go again. You haven't got to remember all of them now, and you haven't got to write this down. I'll remind you as we do each exercise what's coming next, but have something you can do a tricep press on and a weight handy. So the first one's going to be squats. We're working again on a 45-second work, 15-second rest ratio for this. It's nice and simple, gives you a good amount of rest. We'll start in 15 seconds. So if you can grab weights and get ready, make sure everything's all right. I've got my tripod against the edge of my tent, which is getting a bit blowy. So I might move it if it starts to shake and wobble around. I'm not sure I'm convinced about this angle of the camera. I may have to put it back to the end of the tent. Yeah, it's moving a bit. Anyway, right, squats. Let's get ready. 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So I will be doing this with a weight. Light for me, but that's only because I'm going to do this again later, twice more. If you've got something heavier, grab it. So squats, chest high. Try and get your hips nice and low. Good. 20 seconds. Try and drive down, drive back over through your heels. 5 seconds. Get your bum working as much as you can. And 3, 2, 1, rest. So step in, step out burpee, or step out, step in. I always write it down wrong. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Step out, step in, stand up. So your feet will land in a squat position. I'm trying to think about stepping out and in with different leg each time. So you're changing your leading leg. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Kick kickstand deadlift. So I'm using a weight for this. So front foot flat to the floor, back leg on your toes. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Let your eye line follow the weight that you're holding as well. So you look down at the floor and then straight ahead. Think about keeping your core engaged. It'll help. "15 seconds. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Good, rest. And I'm doing the other leg. I've done the first one with my right leg back, my left leg forward. The second one I'm going to do with my right leg forward, my left leg back. Get ready, 3, 2, 1, off you go. So core engaged. When you stand up, it'll stop you from wobbling too much. Keep going. Oops. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Tricep press. So when you're doing these, think about what your arms are doing. So you have your arms tight to your side. If your arms come out to the side like that, you'll use your chest muscles more than your triceps. So the more you can keep your arms pushed straight back as you dip up and down, the better. You can have your legs straight or bent. 45 seconds is quite a long time. Off we go. So if you need to have little rests, just do a few and then rest, holding yourself up and then go again. "15 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Well done. Right, the next one. Floor, and then punch. So you tap the floor, do a jump, land in a half squat position, and then do 4 big punches. Off you go. Touch the floor, jump, punch. The faster you move doing this, the more out of breath you're going to get. I'm doing it fairly slowly to show you the technique, but if you feel competent doing it, punch a bit harder, move more quickly. "10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. 45 seconds rest, then we're going to go again. Time to take a layer off. Gets warm in here. Okay, so going back onto the squats for the next set. 20 more seconds rest. Right, 5 seconds, and we're back onto squats again. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Squats, holding a weight. Weight through your heels. Drive up through your heels as well. Help your bum to work. Keep going, 15 seconds. Isn't the weather lovely now? It's nice weather, it must be near lockdown again. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So as soon as the lockdown was announced, the sun's come out. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So remember, different leading leg each time. So step out first, and then back in again with right leg, then left leg. Good, keep going. 25 seconds to go. Keep moving. Remember, you're not jumping with this, but it's still going to get your heart rate up. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Kickstand deadlift again. 45 seconds on each leg. 2, 1, off you go. So I've got left foot forward, right leg back for the first one. Fifteen seconds. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Then it's the other side. Right leg forward, left leg back. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Oops. I'm doing this with one foot on a mat, and it's making it very, very difficult. Very wobbly. Fifteen seconds. Ooh, almost there. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Triceps again. So again, remembering arms straight back. Don't let them drift out to the side. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Fifteen seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Floor touch, jump, punch. I'm not going on. There must be a more simple name for it than that to come up with something. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Tap the floor, jump, 4 punches. going. 15 seconds. Five seconds. So again, I'm going quite slow doing this, but you can speed it up a lot more. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. 45 seconds rest again. One more set of those to go. So if you have any heavier weights, you can hold a heavier weight to progress the squats and the kickstand deadlift. If you want to progress the tricep press, you can have your legs straight. You don't need to progress the burpees. I think they're hard enough as they are. And the floor touch and punch. Touch and jump and punch, that one. Speed it up a little bit, go a bit faster. Okay, 15 more seconds, then we're going again for the last round of this. And then we've got some core stability work to do to finish off with. Okay, we'll have a little wait. Okay, get ready. Squats first of all. 3, 2, 1, off you go. So hopefully your mobility is improved a bit throughout the session and you can get your hips a bit lower, keeping your chest upright, driving down through your heels as you stand up nice and tall. Keep going. 20 seconds. Well done. 5 seconds. It's your last set of burpees. 3, 2, 1, and rest. I'm quite glad it's the last set of these. They're hard. Okay, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off you go. So make sure when you move back in for these, this way, that you bring your feet back in to a squat position. So you're standing up out of a squat, basically. Gets your hips working a bit more, glutes. "15 seconds. Keep moving. Let's open this more. Just tent up. It's boiling in here. Actually like a greenhouse. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Ace, well done. Kickstand deadlifts. 10 seconds. Get something a bit heavier. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So first one, I've got left foot forward. Keep going. 20 seconds. Making it extra hard for myself by standing on this mat. 3, 2, 1. Change sides. That's the last one, standing on the floor. That's better. Makes such a difference when you're standing on a bouncy, squishy surface. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Think about your core all the time doing this. Keeping it braced will help you. That's good. Keep going. Well done. 20 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Good. Triceps. Last one of these, thank goodness. Get ready. And 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So my arms are getting tired. So I'm just holding, doing a dip, and then holding, dip, and hold. "15 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good. Last of the floor, jump, punch. So if this last one, if you want to make it more challenging, just speed it up. So tap the floor, jump, and really punch quickly. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Good. Keep going, 15 seconds. Well done. Good, that's quick punching. Really take some aggression out on the punch. 10 seconds. Brilliant, well done. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good, well done. Excellent. Okay, get your breath back. So for this last set of exercises, you need a light weight. I've got 2 kilogram, or you can use a water bottle, but it needs to be something that you can hold in your hand relatively easily. So you're going to be holding it directly above your shoulder. So 3 exercises. The first one is a side plank, just holding a weight above your shoulders. It's a static side plank. You've got 2 ways of doing it. So you can either hold like that, or you can have a full side plank. Whichever way you do it, really careful with what your top arm is doing. So I'll show you in the modified position. Make sure that you've got your elbow, supporting elbow, directly underneath your shoulder. And then when you hold the weight above your shoulder, keep it above your shoulder, directly above, and hold it in position. So you'll find that wobbling around a little bit. Protect your shoulder by keeping it directly above. Don't hold it forward or back, directly above. So doing 20 seconds on each side for that one. Then a teaser with a hand clap. So you either keep your feet on the floor or you bring your feet up. And you're clapping your hands below and above. And that's for 30 seconds. And then you're just holding a plank for 20. Those are your 3 exercises. So it's 20 seconds on each side for the straight arm plank. You drink some of this, make it easier to hold. 30 seconds for the teaser, 20 for the plank. I've got written on my board 4 times through for this. I think we've got time for that. So first of all, side plank. I've got my Top Gun water bottle. Okay, side plank. So I'm going to do this in the modified position to start off with. As you go through the sets, if you want to progress to full or start with full, it's entirely up to you. All right, 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. So you're just holding this. It's a static exercise, keeping your hips pushed up nice and high. If you're doing this in the modified position, you'll probably feel it in your bum as well. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then roll over. And go. So you'll need to keep looking up to check where the weight is, but try to look straight ahead for most of the time. Just realised I got my watch in the hand that's raised, so I'm going to take it down to check time. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Teaser. So hand clap. I'm going to do this with my feet up, but if you want, you can have your feet resting on the floor and just lean forward and back. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So I'm just lightly clapping my hands under my legs and then above my head. Keep going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Roll over into plank. 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So make sure you've got your shoulders directly over your elbows. Don't have your hands together at an angle. That's better. Ooh. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Yes, I'll have time for 4 of these. 1 down, 3 to go. Side plank. Get yourselves ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep your hips pushed up high. Hopefully you can fit it in your waist. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Roll over. And go. Well done. 3, 2, 1. Teaser. Get ready. 30 seconds. And go. Oh, burns quickly, this one, doesn't it? 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Roll over into plank. And go. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Halfway. 2 down, 2 to go. Change my stopwatch around a little bit. We've got another 30 seconds rest, and then we're going again for the side plank. "20 seconds. I'm just changing my stopwatch around. See it on there now. Okay, 10 seconds and into side plank. Right there. Okay, get ready. Weight in your hand. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Look at what your body's doing. If you're getting tired, make sure your top hip isn't rolling forward or back. You should have your hips one on top of the other. Nice and stable. 3, 2, 1. Change sides. Trying to do it elegantly. It's not easy. Off you go. So try not to let your head drop down or crane up doing this. Try and keep your head position neutral so you're staring straight ahead. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Teaser with a hand clap. Get ready. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off you go. As you go through these sets, you might find it hunching over a little bit. Try and keep your chest tall, shoulders back. Ten more seconds. And then we're into plank again. 3, 2, 1, and then roll over. Into plank, 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Keep going, 5 more seconds. Then we rest, we've got 1 more set to go. 3, 2, 1, rest. 30 seconds rest, 1 more of these. And then we're stretching, hooray. Okay. Almost there. Last few seconds. All right, grab your weight for the side plank. Get into position. So if you haven't done this as a full side plank yet, have a go for this last one. Off you go. Trying to keep one hip on top of the other, hips pushed up really high. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Go. Halfway. It's a long 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Last of the teasers. So if you have been doing it with your feet on the floor, try and lift them up this time. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Oh my word. This is the one that might make your tummy hurt a little bit tomorrow. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Last plank. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Five seconds. Thank goodness. 3, 2, 1. Done. Straight into child pose. Well done. They're quite nasty, those. Oh, right. Hands stretched out in front of you. Let your forehead rest on the mat and just relax. Oh, so for the next 4 sessions, so from next Tuesday onwards till the beginning of December, each of these classes is going to be sort of progressive. So do a little, I was going to call it a fitness test, it sounds worse than it is, next week, and then we'll do it again at the end of the session, the end of the 4 sessions, to see how much you've progressed. So hopefully you can have that sort of a focus of a bit of a lockdown challenge if you want to. And push up into cat stretch. Let your head drop down, arch your back up nice and tall. And then tuck your toes under, push up, bum high in the air. It's a lovely, lovely day now. How fab. And then just let your knees drop to the floor. Up you get, 1 foot forward, Tuck your bum under and push forward. And then just reach across. So I'm reaching my right arm over my left leg, just forward. Then take your foot out to the side slightly, hands down to the floor, pushing to the stretch even more. And then release. So other foot forward, tuck your bum under, push forward. And then reach across. Then release, foot at the side, hands down, push into this. So hopefully you should feel a bigger stretch going into your groin, across the back of your, front of your thigh, the back leg. And then release. Glute stretch. Oh, blimey. Yes, that's all I need to do a bit more of. Keep holding that. And then change sides. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Up you get. Quad stretch. You can kneel or stand. I'm going to do it standing today because I haven't got enough padding underneath my mat for my knee. So pull your heel into your bum. It's hilarious. The side of this is really warm. That's amazing. It's quite fun. Yesterday I did the class this way as well, and the dog appeared. There's a sort of silhouette of the dog against the back wall of the tent. It looked really cool. Change sides. And release. And then last one, roll yourself down. Just hang down. Arms and head nice and loose. And slowly roll up and stretch your arms out nice and tall. And done. Well done, darling. Good work.
That was all right.